Hello, and welcome back to the original Larry D's Food for Thought. Today we will be, of course, reading out of the Old King James Bible. We'll be reading out of the Old Testament and out of the New Testament, to the law and to the testimony, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Okay. We also will be going over a few scriptures today concerning the title, Time is of the Essence because God is soon to come. Time is of the essence because God is soon to come. Okay. I'm going to share these scriptures with you right quick here. You can jot them down if you like. But yeah, people, I'm gonna tell you something. All we gotta do is look around, see what's going on. We are back at the time of Noah when man's thoughts were just evil continually, and that's all you see now. You don't see love for nobody anymore. Try and speak to somebody out on the road anymore. See what they tell you. They gonna look at you sideways. What you speaking to me for? I mean, this world has gotten terrible, man. I mean, people are so evil. Even look at what happened the other day. This young cat sitting up there trying to assassinate the prior president. And I'm telling you, man, there's no evil. No sense for that. It's crazy. But we're gonna take a look at these scriptures here, and we're gonna see. Hey, I'll tell you something. Time is short, people. Time is short, and we got to get our act together, man, because we don't want to get caught with our britches down. Because let me tell you something. The God of this Bible. He's not going to be playing. I hear people say all the time, oh, I'll be so glad when the Lord come. The Lord say, don't wish upon that day, because what is in it for you? Tell you, it's going to be a terrible day. Terrible. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to stop sharing these. And we're going to go ahead and get started with these scriptures here and see if we can get a tad bit understanding on this thing. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. We are right at the doorstep, man. People don't realize how close we are to the end. In this generation, we're going to read something about what the Lord said about this generation. That's you and I, okay? But let's get started. Let's go ahead and start this in, let's see, Revelations. Revelations, the 22nd chapter. I'm going to start reading at verse 12. And it reads, and this is in red because this is the Lord talking himself. Excuse me. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. Now, you hear people say all the time, well, we don't have to do any works, LD. The Lord did it all. I'll tell you something. You better have some works, and it better be some good works. Okay. And those works, those good works, better outweigh the bad. Okay. But reading upward here, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. Okay. What the Lord tell us, he said, be ye holy, for I am holy. Okay. Oh, we got to try and work on this thing, get this thing right before the Lord come, because we are right at the doorstep, people, and time is of the essence. But let's move on. Let's go over here to the old book right quick. Let's go to Psalms. Let's see. Go to Psalms 39. See if I can get this set right. On the Psalms 39. And I'm going to read one verse right here. And it reads, I will take heed to my ways. And that is what we got to do. We got to take heed to our ways. We got to look at ourselves. Are we holy? Are we filthy? Are we righteous? Hmm? I said, I will take heed to my ways that I sin not. With my tongue, I will keep my mouth with a bridle while the wicked is before me. Okay, we gotta watch this tongue. We gotta bridle this tongue. We gotta watch what we say. Because this tongue right here are ours. This tongue can get us in a whole heap of trouble with the Lord. Okay, and we want to be on his good side when he comes. Okay, so it's important that we work on this thing. But let's go a little bit further here. Let's go back to the new book right quick. Let's go to Matthew's right quick. Let's go to Matthew's 24. Matthew's 24th chapter. We'll take a look at something here. Okay, I'm going to Matthew 24, and I'm going to start reading at verse, let's see, verse 29. And it reads, immediately, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. So immediately after the tribulation, what are we talking about? That 3.5 years of tribulation, great tribulation, Lord gonna bring upon this earth. Okay, but immediately after that, let's see, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. Why they mourning? Hmm. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Okay. So now why do people mourning? If people come out, oh, I'll be so glad when the Lord comes. Mm, mm, mm. But let's read on verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. The only somebody know that day and that hour is the Father. Okay. Verse let's see, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Mm. So are we back at that time? You best better believe it, because I mean, man's thoughts are just continually evil. Okay, and that's where it was back in Noah's time. All right, verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, I'm still talking about Noah's time, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay. I'll tell you, come up on you like a thief in the night, people. I'm gonna tell you. And you got to look at this. I mean, the Lord destroyed a whole world. I mean, killed everybody but 8 souls. Only saved 8 souls out of it. Why? Because Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And we want to find grace in his eyes too. Okay? So tell you people, time to get it right, because time is of the essence. Okay? But let's read on verse 44. Therefore be ye also ready. For in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. You don't know. Okay. Verse 48. But and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, in his mind, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servant, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him. And in an hour that he is not aware of. Verse 51. And shall cut him asunder. And upon him his portion with the hypocrites, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And we know what that weeping and gnashing of teeth is. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you, that's the lake of fire. Okay, so make sure you start getting on that straight and narrow path and stay there on to the end. Tell you, because the Lord's coming soon, but He can come for you. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. All right, but let's go a little bit further here. Let's go to Isaiah right quick. Take a quick look at this. So going to Isaiah 34. And I want to read one verse to you right here. Verse 1, and it reads, Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. Lord talking to everybody here. You see, you better listen up. Listen up. So I'm gonna tell you some things He gonna do when He come, and let's turn right over here to Isaiah 64 right quick. I want to show you this. Read one verse, verse 15, and it reads, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, right, and with His chariots like a whirlwind, to render His anger and fury and His rebuke with flames of fire. Lord's coming. He's angry, people. This earth has gotten so wicked. Lord's angry. He coming with fire. He taking this earth down, man. He gonna rule it with a rod of iron. He gonna be here. Okay. But you want to be here with him. Okay. All right. But let's go. I'll tell you what, let's go back over here to Matthew's right quick. Let's go back to Matthew 24 because I want something else I want to show you. I want to show you there. Or Matthew's let's see, 24, and I start reading at verse 1. And it reads, and Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And that happened back in 70 AD when Titus took down Jerusalem, tore it down to the ground. Okay. Now, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, and his disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of their coming and of the end of the world? Okay. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Okay. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places, man. And we seeing all that now, aren't we? Wars going on. Oh, famines, man, all these earthquakes, tsunamis, and all kinds of stuff going on. Hurricanes, man, just tearing stuff up. Earthquakes everywhere. All right. Oh, verse 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Man, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of hatred going here. You speak and say the wrong thing to somebody, boy, they ready to knock your head off. All right, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. Ain't no love for nobody no more. I tell you something. It's terrible, people. But let's move on. Verse 33. So likewise you, when ye shall see all these things that we seeing now, know that it is near, even at the doors. I'm telling you, we at the doorstep, people. We are so close. Time is seriously of an essence. All right. Verse 34. Now pay close attention to this one here. Verse 34. Verily, it's in red. All of this in red right here. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass. What generation? You talking about this generation? We seeing these things, right? All right. Till all these things be fulfilled. Hey, people, I believe we are that generation. Okay, because we seeing all these things. And Lord gave us more signs. I'm gonna show you this other sign right quick. Lord told us look out for. But let me finish this up here. Let's see. Verse 44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, yeah. But let's move on. Let's go over here to let's see. Let's go to Second Thessalonians right quick. I want to show you this here. Okay. Second Thessalonians, the second chapter, and I'm gonna start reading in verse 1. And it reads, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, okay, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither in spirit, nor by word, nor by letter from as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand. Okay, is at hand. I'm telling you. But let me read this other too. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read this up. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. Falling away from what? The word of God. So, man, you ask anybody anything about this Bible, man, get out of my face. I don't want to hear that stuff. So you see, man, people just don't care. Care. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. And who is that? Well, let's see. Who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Ooh. Who is this guy? Tell you about it. Let's see. Verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Lord, come, he gonna take this cat out. This cat, man, he gonna have his way on this planet. for 3.5 years at man of perdition, and he is going to wreak some havoc. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You got to get on the Lord's good side so you can escape this. It is a place of safety. Okay, but this guy is going to wreak some havoc on this earth, man. Let me tell you, and he not going to be working from his own power either. This cat going to get his power from Satan, the devil. All right, but let's go over here right quick to let's go to Daniel right quick. I'm gonna show you this. Show you what Daniel said about it, and Matthew talked about it, and Daniel talked about it, and going to Daniel 8 and 20, start reading verse 23, and it reads, and in the latter time of that kingdom, when the transgressors are come to a fool, a king of furious consonants and understanding dark sinners shall stand up. And that's that man of petition we talking about. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. Where you gonna get his power from? Satan the devil. All right. And he shall destroy wonderfully and shall prosper and practice and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Verse 25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Now, how you gonna do that? How you gonna cause witchcraft to prosper? From Satan the devil. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Who's always running around talking about peace, peace, peace? Think about that. All right. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hands. Lord gonna take him out. Okay. But I'm gonna go. Let's turn right over here to Daniel, the 12th chapter. Being in Daniel, right quick. I want to read one verse, right? Daniel 12 and 1, and it reads, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of the people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time." That's that time that Matthew was talking about, that 3.5 years, people. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. What book? Book of life. All right. But let's go to one last place right quick. I'm gonna show you this here, man, because people just don't people just don't want to listen. They don't want to think this thing this thing is about to end. They think it's gonna go on and on and on and on, right? Mm-mm, mm-mm. This generation is seeing these things right now. Tell you people, I believe we are that generation. All right. But going to Ecclesiastes 12th chapter, these things to keep in mind, right? Uh, Ecclesiastes 12, and start reading verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Lord told you that. That's what we had better do. I'm telling you, we got to get on his good side and stay there on. All right, verse 14, for God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Okay, so let us have some good works. Tell you, I'm on people, we ain't got to do no works. What did it say right here the second time? We done read this about them works. We got to have some good works, people, and they got to outweigh our bad. All right. But with that food for thought, think on these scriptures and words throughout the course of the day, because I'm going to tell you, time is definitely of the essence. All right. And until next time, peace.